idea here is we're playing red and green again. I've been playing a lot of green-white with this card, Ingenious Smith, which is very, very good. But, you know, just for variety's sake, I will also try the Dragon version, which I thought, actually before the Dungeons and Dragons set was released, I was 100% on this version being much better. But now with the other, let's say, versions being released, like with Ingenious Smith being released, and, you know, the power of Prismatic Ending plus Lurrus, it just seems that, how to say, it's not as needed as it used to be. So we're playing a variety of... I'm playing 2 shards in the main deck. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I'm playing 4 Llanowar Reborns. Okay, actually, I just changed my mind as I speak. Yeah, it's really good. Like, just... I will upload that link to YouTube today where I played Smith. I mean, no spoilers, but it was not close, the games. Yeah, but this is, you know, this is like... it finds you always an artifact. Like, if you're playing... anywhere close to, like, you know, the normal amount of artifacts we're playing is like an 85%. And then somebody suggested playing like the artifact tap lands, or I don't know actually what else people were suggesting that is good with this. Yeah, it's just very good. It hits a lot of artifacts. It's just, and it just grows very quickly with the skills out, and it's just, you know, a non-investment for you. So it's really cool. So decided to play animation module because I'm playing 4 Llanowar Reborns, right? Yeah. Playing the Pendant Haven, so I'm trying to keep maximum utility. I could even see myself cutting a forest. I'm playing like a Lingmoth Nexus or something like that. Whoa, that was like scary. I haven't seen that many artifact, you know, hate decks. So let's play pure. So there's like 10, 11 plus the 4/4. This should be fine. We have a drum here. We have a Shadow Spear main deck, and then the varieties, which are always these 2-drops. I'm playing 1 Throne of Geth, 1 Ranger class that we can level up. And the second level is really good. And the third level, like, first it makes a wolf, then it can level up and you get a plus counter every time you attack. And then you can sink all your mana into it and you cast your creatures from top of your deck. We don't have a lot of creatures, but sometimes when you're hellbent and you have nothing else to do, it's not a bad thing to just spend 4 mana, you know, to maybe draw a card. You know, it also with interesting things, you can modify the top of your deck, right? So you can just look and maybe you put a creature again, you know, who knows. And the rest of the deck pretty standard. 4 Steerings, 3 Claims, 3 Dismembers. I think these cards are kind of necessary, especially Claims. Dismembers are good, but maybe less so than they used to be, because you cannot die. 2 Torpor. There's a lot of Elemental nonsense, a lot of Taxes nonsense, a lot of Griefing End nonsense. Torpor is very good against that. This is very good in general. 2 Relics, Pithing Needle, Grafdigger's Case is my choice always of high artifacts for Saga. A lot of people play Soulkind Lantern, but I really believe Relic is a better card against like your Martai decks. And Gains does not come a lot, but when it does come up, it's just game winning. So I kind of like the low opportunity cost of having 1 on my sideboard. That's the deck. Let's play. Oh, and 5-0 yesterday with Yagmoth. It was really cool. Yeah, playing on artifacts is kind of bad, but, you know, you can... It's basically, you need to count it as an Ancient Steerings that leaves a body behind. Like, imagine Ancient Steerings costed 2, and you made a 1/1 that grows. It's not exactly the same, but you know what I mean. Like, I like this hand because it has turn 1 Llanowar Reborn, so if you're playing against some Ravagan or some DRC bullshit, which is, you know, it's quite common these days. We can just ping it and we are very ahead. Look at it. Oh, no. I think I can play both Shadow Spear and Zavas. I can save my Steerings for later. Oh. Alright, let's just go for this. No. You know, play the Shadow Spear. We're going to keep it next turn. This could be a Demore Footholds deck, which we can probably kill relatively easily. They also have Fire as a card, like Fire and Ice. As a second Ravager. I shouldn't play the line here. That's a mistake. Should change things first. I'll attack first. We could have like a brazen bar or something. They take it. I mean, they could be playing control, to be honest. I should play the steerings before I play the Grove for the Born Willows, by the way. Because maybe I want to keep a Saga or something. But yeah, Seconds of Us sounds alright here. Especially if I draw land. It's kind of bad if I don't draw land, though. Alright. I'll take the land. I will not be greedy. Play a Ravager here. Maybe my opponent's playing control. I'm not gonna grab. They can Fury me, of course, and that's very bad. Actually, man, just... Alright. So we are playing against that deck. Alright. Maybe have Violent Outburst here, make some tokens. So they don't play Bone Crusher Giant, so maybe they have Violent Outburst. So with the second round, is not lethal. I mean, it's gonna be 5/5, 7/7/8. So no. I'm gonna play Ballista here. Subtly. Then I'm gonna put it on top. They can have Foothills here and play like the Rhinos, right? So there's no reason to jump into it. Yeah. So we're playing against Rhinos, you know, we just talked about it. And here are the Rhinos. No. Here you go. So if they tap out, they're dead here. We have a second Ravager that I signed Sandbags. They're probably just gonna... 3 cards in hand though. Can block it this. But then I die to like damage-based removal. They could have Brazen Bar too. Huh. I think we're gonna go ahead and just equip Shadow Spear. That races nicely, right? Oh. I could have had Clip move the counters around. Bonus 3 cards in hand. They didn't pop the Misty Rainforest. They just concede. Opponent? Are you alright? Did everything go according as you expected? Alright, so I'm pretty sure my opponent is on the deck list I just showed you guys. So let's have a look. My opponent's playing 4 Force of Vigor. I think these are the only cards they're going to be bringing in, right? I think we want Bail for the Prismatic commands. I guess they're going to cut the Force of Negation and bring Force of Vigor. That is no like harder choice, right? I think anything else will be over sideboarding on them. Yeah, we take those boys, so we don't worry about those. How many enter the battlefield effects they have? Not really that many. They have one subtlety maybe. This deck I was looking at, they have 4 Furies, but Flames don't do anything. I don't think they're playing Blood Moon against me. Cage, Relic don't do anything. The good thing about this deck, you know, I'm just looking at the deck list, is that it only really falls to free spell hate, which is not that abundant. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we should play a Void Mirror on the sideboard too. My opponent is maybe just like, hey, I have Force of Vigor on the sideboard, I'm just gonna win. Which maybe is correct. I think Ranger class is probably not gonna be great here. Who knows? Maybe the token comes in handy. Okay, I definitely don't think animation module will be the cards. Huh. I got a steering just because this matchup is probably quite quick. And Bombardment doesn't look at its best, right? Because it just doesn't really add that much. Yeah, let's just cut that. Yeah, it's not really quite that, but something similar. My opponent was like not into it, you know. They didn't like their draws. Maybe they drew only lands. I don't know. That's Chalice on 0. We keep. We keep those, boys. We keep those. Probably not playing it turn 2, right? Probably we're not playing it turn 2. Sorry, we're not playing it turn 1. Play turn 2. Oh, that's sexy. I like my skills. Like, there's no way they play a... There's no way they play a... the name of that. A Rhino's next turn, right? So we're gonna do here... Oh. Root. Or is that Bale? That'll be kind of a blow up. So we just accept this defeat. Then we play Chalice on 0. Oh, we can even play the Ozolith. That's pretty hot. So you go ahead, play Ozolith, play Chalice on 0. You go. Maybe we should play 3 Chalices, mates. This deck I think will be really popular. You know, I'm probably gonna play Hangavac and Graft. So if they destroy, they get a billion counters. Maybe they just drew the land too. You know, they drew 2 cards because they had this. Maybe they're subtly me. Alright, you go. Next turn we can even find a Ravager if we want to with this. I kinda like doing this though. One just fetches a basic. So maybe they have Blood Moon? Shocks. Alright. Interesting. Art of the Saga, that's good. I'll start by insisting here. So that's a good one. That's a good one. I think that's the pick here, in fact. So we play this. Oh, I cannot play the red source. Should play this, right? Alright, I'll play some less. What? What? What you doing? Come back, opponent. I had such good hint. Wow, opponent on the tilt train. Opponent on the tilt train. I don't know, mates. Some people, when they watch people like this and on stream, they call for paid actors, but I'm definitely not having enough subscribers to pay any actors, guys. I'm definitely on the low end of subscribers. So I can't really reinvest it yet into finding people that want to play Modo with me. I just need to message them. Mate, now I'm queuing, please queue with me. I don't know, they saw there was a saga, they saw my shit, and they were like, no, I'm off it. I'm off it, mate. I think we should play the third Chalice of the Void. I think this deck would be popular because I honestly think it's really good. Like, if I was like a true tryharder. Alright, Pokemon fan. Remind me after this league and I'll get the new the other artifact, the Splendid Realm. Don't worry though. Do not feel the pressure to subscribe. I work to pay for this. You know, this is my hobby, let's say. This is my enjoyment. That's also why you don't see like me pushing you to subscribe, or I don't make like crappy sideboard guides that are outdated in 2 days, or I post like a ton. I mean, I just play, you know, and people that hang out here, they want to see me play and they enjoy what I do and what I say, right? I think that's the point. Like, the stream is also brought in by the subscribers, of course, but it's mainly brought in by me, you know. Like, I put on the time, and you know, I bought a mic with my own money. I don't think this is. I find it so stupid. Like, I cannot take people seriously when they go like, "Oh, I'll make this fundraiser to buy a mic." I'm like, broski man, if you want a mic, just buy it. But then, like, what is this? You know, what is this shit of? Yeah, I kind of, you know. Sorry, I'm just going on a tangent, but like, why would you? I'm playing the green sorcerers because probably want to play Saga and maybe those skills. Like, if you want to be a streamer, you need to kind of. Oh no, it's Hammer with that. Oh, never mind. I don't have a Needle main board, sadly. Can we have a Ballista, please? Am I dead, opponent? Am I dead? When am I dead? So, I don't know. If you want to be a streamer, you know there's certain requirements, right? You need a camera, you need a computer, and you need a microphone. So, just buy them, you know? Just buy them if you need them. Like, I didn't have a microphone when I first started streaming, right? Like, who has a microphone too? That's kind of weird. All right, those are skills. So how do we set this up? I think there is a wind here. There is a wind, but I can let them draw a card. So they have this hammer. So I can definitely play Inmoth Nexus, Scales. Let them draw a card. Play my Hangabag Walker. I'm just thinking, I know they have the Omnitopter, right? So it's hard to kill them. Yeah. I think we should pass, maybe. That's just the best. I don't have a way to make my things fly, so yeah. Dude, that's why I stream. I mean, I really like, you know, I really feel it is a cool deck, you know. Every time I play it, I'm having such a joy. It's such an enjoyment, bro. I mean, actually, honestly, the reason I started streaming and making YouTube videos is because I couldn't play online. Like, I couldn't get myself to play online without, like, some kind of, like, external motivation, if you will. All right. Do you have double hammer, opponent? Because if you do, we're down here. Okay, so the plan is I can Inmoth block. And if my opponent has double hammer, how do I win this, right? So if my opponent has double hammer in hand, I lose. I can also block with Inmoth. And try to, then it will not fly the thing. Then I'm one line behind. Ugh. Yeah, right? So here is a choice, right? Like, we just basically, we either... No, I'm playing red as well, but just a very light splash. So here we have a choice, right? Okay, let's see. Can we win next turn? We get an Ocelis, we play a Scales, we activate Inmoth, we sacrifice this. No, it's just actually not gonna happen. Alright, let's block. Maybe they have only one hammer, who knows? Maybe I should play the Blink Mod Nexus instead, but I didn't know they would have the Cigarros 8. I guess it makes sense, right? You play first the Esper Sentinel and then the Cigarros 8. You know, we're gonna block and Pendlehaven too. Alright, the hammer. I think I need to. I cannot obviously make any constructs here, I think. Can get. I think just getting a nozzle list gets us closer to winning as we get as close to winning as it gets, right? I'll not pay. I want to play. I want to hold up the red. Oh, I actually don't have enough. Yikes. Maybe I should not play it like this, but whatever. Okay, my opponent has another hammer with that. They drew a card though. Not the dream. What are you doing now? Alright. Shadow Spear too? Holy shit, man. I'm not dead though. If they had equipped both hammers to the same guy, I was dead. Okay. See if we can win with Ravager here. Another hammer. Okay. So they're kind of forcing us to... Okay, they also could have Shadow Spear, right? So I can like... block here, and then... Okay, they could have two more hammers and I'm dead, but... They could have two more hammers and then I'm dead, that's true. Whatever, they have that, they have that. They have hammer plus Shadow Spear, hammer here. If they also have Shadow Spear, this is like... Alright. Alright, we go down to 9, we make some blockers. Cannot make servos, unfortunately. It's an Armand Ravager. So we can make... I play a Ravager. Make a servo, sack it as a 4/4, sack. This is a 6/6. Sack this, it's an 8/8 plus 2, it's the 10/10. This is actually lethal. Okay, boys. I'm gonna hit this first. Who's the artifact deck now, boy? I don't understand why they didn't go for Shadow Spear. It's not even like close to not being lethal. You look away for 2 minutes and 3 hammers on board, you look away for 30 seconds more, and there's a 30-30 flying. Yeah, you know, it's just easy games. Sometimes it's easy games. I like Relic. Sorry, I like Pithing Needle. I definitely like Aegis Claims. I also like these members. I like all the removal in this matchup, actually. On the draw, I like Chalice. Sorry, on the play, I like Chalice. On the draw, less so. That Ravager was timely, let's say, but you know, that's what we play the card, right? Bombardment could be okay, actually, at pinging things. Definitely we don't need animation mod in this matchup. Maybe Throne is a bit too slow. I got 3 steerings, just, you know, we bring in a lot of colored spells and you know, this matchup, especially in the draw, doesn't resolve around so much about like grinding. It's much more about winning. All right. You know, like I do a draw, just like, oh, there's a lot of contest brace. I didn't know how many, but 30 looks like a nice number to have. Screwjack followed 9 hours ago. Thanks for the follow, bro. I mean, to be honest, they don't play Iron Ravager, right? They don't go, please just spam some dishwashers if you're subbed. They're not playing Iron Ravager. That's just a clear miss in my book. Should I mean, this hand is really, really good. And if they don't have like, so if we die to turn 3 attacks, we can still block with Blink Moss, I guess, with Zing Moss, I guess, but this hand is aiming at a turn 4 kill. I don't know. So yeah, if they have the turn 2 kill, there's very little cards that saves us. If they have the... So I don't think it makes sense to mulligan for them. So yeah, we can go turn 1 Zavas, turn 2 Hangavac, turn 3 Ravager, make a counter on Hangavac, or even play a second Zavas. I think that's the... I mean, this hand is fine. This hand plays. And I mean, if they have turn 1 Cigarazade into Omnitopter double hammer with that. Well, I try to think how the game is going to play out, right? Like this hand, it doesn't have skills or Ozolits, of course. But I'm thinking, okay, this hand has basically the pieces to keep me alive and to kill them on the comeback, right? And sometimes, you know, mulliganing is bad because you lose when you mulligan, right? Like you don't have cards in your hand. So sometimes you just want to, you know, like sometimes you just want to draw the scales just afterwards, right? Sometimes you just want to just take a hand and be like, okay, this is my hand. This is what I have to work with. Portable hole on my scales? Bro, I don't just claim though. Like, you know, this hand, like they kept a 1-lander. So it's not really that, you know, unimaginable to be able to win from here, right? Like, yeah, they take my scales, but whatever. I play Savage Ravager next turn. Spinleaf Drum. So they draw a land, but this is like, yeah. So we can actually play... Walking Ballista and Zavaz, and next turn we can play second Zavaz and Ravager here. You know, like a good hand, like with Ravager, with Hangavac, with Ingmoth Nexus, with Zavaz, beats an insane hand with none of those cards, right? I see my opponent has a turn 2 play. My opponent's playing Portable Hold, though. Here we are looking at various skills, in fact. My opponent completely taps out, they're in real trouble. If I played EE, they're also in clear trouble because I don't think this card is worthwhile. Like, it's awesome in an artifact deck, but they're not really in need of so many artifacts. Seal of Cleansing, cool. Still gonna use this. Okay, I mean... It's a good card. So let's say I play my Seconds of Us. Put the counters on the Hangawak. They trigger this. I tap it. Right? I get 2 top tiers. And then I play my Ravager. I hit the thing. It's a 2/2. I think this is a 4/4. 5/6. No, it's not lethal. Alright, so I think the play here is to play Seconds of Us, put the counters on the Zavas. I need to put pressure on them. I want to put pressure on them. So if they want to kill this, you know, we anyway get the Modular on the Ravager, on the... Right. And then we will attack. I think I'll attack with everything because I want to hold up this member, I think. No, I will not show my Ravager yet. So I'll just attack like this. Alright. I mean, they cleansing now this, or they don't cleansing. Patience from Zoe. Is 1, 2. Portable hole. There's probably a draw for the turn, right? This can sacrifice itself. Put the counters over here. They want to use the cleansing on the Ballista, so we put it here. Alright. And now if you draw Nozzles or even a claim, I think we win. Shadow Spear. Alright. Again, no third lion. Play Angler, play Ravager is a 3/3 for 4/5/5. Put 5 counters here. Yeah. You go. Other side turn 3. They tap it, but if they get a hammer, they don't get to equip it, right? So they go back to 1 land. They get a hammer. They play, I think, sure. Tap that, tap that. Pure Steel Paladin. Maybe have a hammer in hand. That would be brutal. That is tapped out, so... Sure. Sure, that's tapped out. We kill this. We should put it on the Pierce line. Alright. We got them, boys. Yep, they know. Is he? Didn't play that well. Because my opponent needs land drops, but they also have a lot of removal, right? That's what happens, you know, like... Hands that don't have lands, they also have spells. And then they cast the spells with the little mana they have. Alright, so I think maybe we need a third chalice. You know, Nature's Claim is also really good. Like, if we had gotten a Nature's Claim at some point, we could get our skills back. That's why Portable Hoe is a bit sus, in my humble opinion. We found a match. Let's see what's the third round opponent. So, I don't know if my answer was satisfactory, Pokemon fan, or I just kind of rambled. Probably just ramble, right? Double workers are not amazing, but don't want to this double worker is not the worst, and we can like steering for something turn 3, I guess. Oh, that's Merfolk? That's hot. Yeah. That could be Merfolk, guys. That's nice. Yep. That's the boy. Lord of Atlantis. Should I play Bombardment? Should I play Double Worker here? Yeah, I could have played Lano Reborn too. It's kind of the same, but Minamo. If I was in the play, I could ping these and we would be in great shape. Maybe they play the other one instead. You guys see, I saw this and I immediately thought Merfolk. I think that also is a skill you need to develop. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day explaining the magic, and they were wondering, how do you know like how decks you're playing against? And I said the lands. The lands are just a huge telltale sign of what like deck are you playing against. What? Oh, this is not. I'm blocking here. Do they have an instant speed Merfolk? What the hell do they have? What do they play that they want to do this attack? They have a Lord of Atlantis. Does anybody know? Chatters? What could they be playing? They block and they have something, I get blown out. So, you know what I mean, guys? Just take the 2. Yeah, I think that's better. I wish that these lines were untapped because this has worked. Yeah, we'll steerings and keep my bombardment a bit secret. Ravager is kind of good. Oh, why? But also Saga. I think also Saga is the play here. And to use my mana a bit more efficient, I will go ahead and play Miss. So in case I want to have like a removal spell or something, I always sacrifice it. So I want to stay alive, basically. That's my main concern, like concern numero uno. This is 8 damage to Mutavolt. They cannot really untap this. Maybe I have a spreading season on the Saga. Oof, that'll be tough. I mean, I shouldn't have gone to Saga. I mean, I should just gone the Rainbows. They have his long walk. They draw a card. So free. Yeah, don't block. Maybe actually... No. Okay, they just drew this probably. Um, Definitely make a construct here. So ping, ping, ping. That's ward 3. I can only really ping once. So as I get an island before blocks, I'm going to make a construct on block. This only says other merfolk, right? It doesn't say. Right. You draw a card. Oh. Being you, sacrifice a creature. Five lands. Mero Rijeri. You could cast an instant speed merfolk spell, but I don't think they play any. Do we want to walk in Ballista, or do we want just a Shadow Spear? I guess I could play both Shadow Spear and Ballista here. Hmm. Oh no. Alright, they're probably just dead here. Wow, they have this. They tap it twice. Interesting. They tap it again. They really want to tap it. Oh, it just dies. But why would you tap it then with the other guy? So this will say it loses all abilities, right? Can I win here? Just a wild thought that just occurred to me. Ah, fuck, I always do it wrong. Pink, you, sack, you. Smaller, you. Pink, you sack you. Muller you. Act lethal, right? Easy. Dude, this Goblin Bombardment was so gas. Alright, MrSeri's wins. I don't like Veil of Summer in this matchup. I don't like Module too much. I like these members. I don't like cages. They do have some Enter the Battlefield Merfolk, but not that many. Claim can kill me, freaking thing, but doesn't really matter. True. I get one counter on the Ozolist. No, it's good that you point out these huge issues with my gameplay. Should I got a Saga? Should just accept. Honestly, Pithing Needle, naming like Mutable, Ether Vial. What else do they activate? Not really that much, no? They actually do play like... Oh, I need to play Nature's Claim for the... I know, they play that shitty spell. The thing that doesn't let you activate abilities. So at least a couple of claims. I think I'm gonna play all the claims, actually. Both claiming a Mutavault, claiming my own due to survive, claiming my own due to sacrifice, all are good plays, right? Sounds good. Probably care a bit more about my Forest than my Blinkmoth Nexus, right? So I'll play my Blinkmoth Nexus, play the Smooth Drum. Alright, you convince me, deck. This member does answer the god, which is very important. So here they either Spreading Seas, I think, or yeah, play that. So they have the god in hand, good to know. I'm sighing here, mates. I think the more we wait, the more likely it is that they have a sea spell, right? So we play the Hangavak, we pass. We can dismember the other thing, right, on their turn when they played it. And yeah, I think I'm even blocking the mirror, the Silver Gill Adept with my... Yeah, I do that. I think I do, right? Fuck it. Like, you know, I get a top there out of the deal. And I can still kill the god when they play it. Okay, guys, now we're gonna learn something. There is a trigger now on the stack, right? So it says, target land, if you got Skik, target land becomes an island for as long as Tide Shaper remains on the battlefield. So what we do here is we do... No, well, that's the worst one to... So if I do this correctly, if I understand this correctly, my thing will not become an island. Get fucked! Ah, has a skills too. That's super hot. Sure. So I can play skills and hold up and not attack, and then just make my construct at the end of turn, right? I think trading there was fine because we will be taking 2 more damage now, 2 more damage the next turn. It just gets annoying, right? We need to remember that Mutavault is a merfolk, right? So to do this again, now we don't have an answer for it. But we can do this, and then... So we still get to make a construct at least. We can kill it with the other guy, though, but whatever. We still have 4 mana in total, so it's not the worst. That's a hero. I need a hero. Can I win here? Can play Ravager, doubles of us. So I play Ravager and I play Zavas. Is it better to sack? So if I sack the first Zavas, this Ravager becomes a 7/7. Play the second Zavas, I sack it. This Ravager becomes a 9/9 plus 3, it's 12/12. 14/14, 16/16, 16 plus, that's not lethal. If I don't sack the first Zavas, I play the Zavas, play the second Zavas, it sacrifices to their own ability. I think putting pressure with this guy is not a bad idea. How do we do this? Oh, wait. I don't know. Is it better? Did I say no? I was like, what? It's easier to turn clock, right? So they have the gods and 3 unknowns. God down. All right. All right. Activated abilities of all creatures cannot be activated. It says creatures, right? Yep. 3-0. Next. No, not so far. To be honest, I think I had some lucky draws, but yeah. Doing good, doing good. Yeah, this first match was weird though. A little bit of actor happening there. I need a hero. That just feels great, man. What can I say? Like, Definitely this version runs much smoother than the green-white because you're basically playing one color, right? Like the red is just cosmetic mostly. For Zabaz and for Goblin, like there's literally, you could consider this a mulligan if you draw these and you don't find a red source, but eventually you will, right? So we're playing against Kessel, sure. I am on the draw. Need a hero. Alright, I mean this. Okay, here. So this is the Elementals deck. Do we beat this deck at all, game one? Without Topororp? I think this is a very grindy matchup, so I'll keep it. Because they have like Solitude and shit, right? Yeah, go. To be fair, my Merfolk opponent, because I only have like 8 red sources and 4 of them are pathways, and I like casting my spells most of the time. You could have Bolt, but I don't know. I got it. I don't really know why would I want Bolt right now. Like what card is like the card I want Bolt against. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play my Hangavak, but don't. Maybe Solitude it, but whatever. I just find Bolt to be, how to say, situationally good, and then in some situations I will not be able to cast it because I don't have red. Right? Did it show? Yeah, I would not play either, Like also Galvanic Blast is super hard in this deck to play Galvanic Blast. Like you actually do not have that many. Okay, you have a lot of artifacts, but you don't have that many artifacts in play at the same time. You only play like 26 artifacts apparently, and you don't make that many tokens. Compare that to the Affinity deck, for example. Yeah, alright, Treason Reef, sure. The draw card. The reason I sandbagged my Balistas, I didn't want them to Solitude it before it was done. It's a good one. Maybe they have the Subtly here, and there's very little you can do against that, right? We're thinking for so the reason I grafted here is because if my opponent played a Solitude or something, then I could I will Ravager next time as a lethal one. So if I'm playing a Solitude, I could ping it on the spawn so they don't get to draw a card at least. I mean, and then I keep my Hangavak, that was the reasoning. Yeah, I mean, red-blue decks, of course, Bolt is good, but also Scales is decent against it. The reason I'm playing 4 Llanowar, and that's because of the blue-red decks. Sometimes you need to look in-house, you don't need to look at the others, what the others are doing. Maybe that's an Omnas. I guess they have blue, like blue, white, green, red, I guess. Green, what the fuck is that? That's another reason Reef. I'm ping it right now. They can ephemerate it, but I'll ping it right. Like, I don't want them to draw the card. Sure. No, shit, I didn't do this thing I said I would do. Fuck. I didn't do the thing that said I would do. I said I was gonna ping this before the freaking resolution of the thing. May have another Solitude. I made a mistake here, guys. That's just so bad. Like, I wanted... So now, do we exile it? Do we ping them for 1? Yeah, I just played so bad here. Maybe they have ephemerate. Ah, that's so bad. Double reason Reef too. I mean, we're not in a worst spot ever. All right, at least the thing dies. They draw 2 cards out of it, right? So this didn't really cost them that much. I would love to find a sack outlet. Goblin is fine. Turn of God is fine. I will start with Ancient Steering, see what we find. I know Walking Ballista is probably good. Yeah. I'll go ahead and attack here. And maybe actually Graft. I feel like going kind of low on life. You know, it's just this is kind of an artifact, like a creature deck, right? So you just want to kill their things. Azavas would be really good here. Fury. All right. What did they exile? Omnas. 4 damage here. Should I just ping them for 4? Ping. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna play around Ephemerate, so I'm gonna ping here. So if they try to Ephemerate, I can ping it back. They need double Ephemerate, which... Alright, so now... I mean, I know it caused me some damage, but... So if they had Ephemerate, this was pretty bad, right? I guess they can Solitude too. Shock. Whoa. I guess I can hardcast Solitude here. No. Voice of Resurgence. Sure. And... Kahiran Hand. What does Kahira do again? They also have Vigilance. Interesting. Let's play Steerings. Oh, Ravager. That's good. Play Ravager is a 2/2, 4/4, 6/6. No. So what we do here is we go ahead and play... Let's play Ravager. Let's play the Worker. So I can play around Fury. Yeah. So the opponent has Kahira and 3 unknown cards. That's probably Omnas. Sure. So they have a fetch land too. They can add 5 mana here. No. Do you think they have a Solitude? It's not that bad if they have a... Alright. I was gonna say, it's not that bad if they have Solitude, right? Alright, cards that I like. Torpor Orb. Torpor Orb. Relic La does nothing. Pithing Needle. Very little. Cage. Not really, right? I won the Torpor Orbs. I think we won the Dismembers, most likely. What do they play, these people? Who do they play, these guys? 5 color elementals. 3 endurance, 4 fulminator mages, 3 foundation breakers, 2 satellites, fury, rebel walk, and then play basically just ephemerate and elementals. So we want torpor, basically. That's what you're saying? Maybe Veil of Summer? No. Yeah. Ranger class can be okay. They played 3 foundation breakers, so maybe like the welding jar is fine. No, gotta. Nah, String is good because it finds torpor orb. I think I like all my stack outlets. I don't like Ranger class. I like welding jar, I think. Shadow Spears, Manicom. On the draw, I can cut one of those. Make out of Dismember. Nah. Gonna play like 3 foundation breakers, most likely. Just cut the jar. Alright, let's see. Let's draw torpor up, guys. Force the concession early. I know where the one is so good, man. Alright. Hello, but what's his name? This shadow is like it's so black that it's hard to see. How are you? Yeah, sure, mulligan a bit harder for a torpor, but this hand is actually just good, right? They probably have a Harbinger here. They probably put Risen Reef on top. No one drop, I just realized maybe that's a bit lose this keep. Foundation breaker. I'm doing fine. Playing against elementals. I'm 3-0 otherwise. That's good. Foundation breaker can destroy this, right? Or read it. Alright, guys. We're just gonna draw skills next turn. I promise. We draw skills next turn. We play Ballista. We ping the Reason Reef that they may play. I mean, them looking for this means they probably have the. Solitude this is not a big deal unless they have also Ephemerate. But probably find a fetch land here. Alright, they just go for it. Maybe have Ephemerate. Yeah, Ephemerate. So they can Ephemerate and kill the thing, but it's not like the best usage ever, right? I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. Yeah, they also Ephemerate. Sure. Like, they will get to Ephemerate next turn again. Wow, what is that? Is it Doritos with
Blue corn.
blue corn? Interesting. Blue corn people.
¿Verdad?
No, good. No, yeah, give me some.
Nosotros con mis familias lo comemos con todo.
Bye. Okay, they will most likely ephemerate here. Destroy an artifact. Can we just pass? What's the point, right, of giving them a target? Oh, okay, they will just do it on the other one. Yeah. So I kept using Reef now, but I can kill him next turn. Especially if I find the skills. This guy looks bad until, you know, they have to develop their jobs. Man, it's so hot here. Opponent not the fastest player. Cool. How do you play your line first? So if that die with these, I can actually Lima nexus it. I'll try. That's something, no? Not the worst use of your mana ever. You know what I mean? I really want to kill this Risen Reef. Right. You go. And we got them with the Blimas and Penna. No, that's so good. It sucks not to play it in the green-white version. I mean, there's Solitude these. We get to kill the Flame Skin, so it's not even that bad for us. They draw in a random card. They don't know about it. They don't fetch. Maybe that's a Homnath. I mean, that's fine. Shock too. I mean, I guess the 5-color mana base or 4-color mana base has its costs. I was thinking they would attack with both to push some damage, but no. Voice of Resurgence. Oh, they tap out of white. They target my side. Sure. I mean, it had to happen, right? Very good. They get yet another Foundation Breaker. Can we draw that Torpor mates? Alright, I'm not blocking. Let me block. That's the third Foundation Breaker they draw. So this way we can get some value out of the card they try to destroy. And if they try to destroy the Throne of Geth, so they didn't have Ephemerate last turn. Because they clearly tapped out of white. You know, people will unconsciously tap of what they're missing. Or just hardcast it, sure. Oh, they sacked here. There's also kind of value. That means they have nothing else. See the blocks. So we do this. We sack here. So yes. We pink. Okay, so we pink you. We make Pendlehaven. And everything's dead. You go. Was that good, guys? Was that a nice play? Fury. Okay, their last card, Is It Ephemerate, hasn't been for the whole game, so they must have drawn 4 damage here straight away. Alright, I sacrifice this to solve. That's just it. Okay, you're dead on board, opponent. You're dead on board. Alright. 4-0. Alright. Yeah, we actually kind of wrecked them. They had 3 foundation breakers. The foundation was still strong thanks to Ravager. Went for the 10-0. Let's see, mate. I you know, just play the games. You know, I honestly thought this matchup would be pretty bad. But yeah, we kind of put our opponent in awkward spots, you know, and we were able to answer the reason Reeves. I think that's the matter. The thing is, everything they do, they're 2-for-1 in themselves, right? This is an example list. So everything they do, subtly, fury, solitude, endurance, they're always 2-for-1 in themselves. So they compensate that is by, of course, the 2-for-1 on this guy, but especially the 2-for-1 on this guy, right? And then, of course, the Ephemerate. And it's cool. It's cool that this deck is popular. I could see myself playing a Plague Engineer for this deck. Not in this deck, of course, but in other decks. It's like, how do they even beat it? I guess they just Solitude it, right? So, on the back. I had the 2 Toporks that I didn't get to see. Lurus. I'm not my mulligan hand. You know, this hand against the Lurus opponent. Double Hangava, Gauzelis. Could be worse, right? Probably this is a red-black deck. That's a beating. It's a good card against the deck. We're gonna turn towards the Saga. There's a discard spell. Yep. I don't know if it's a shadow deck. Probably it's not shadow deck, right? Since they're playing the fast lands. Land put really fast on the bottom. There. It's funny that, you know, you draw an Urza Saga and you're like, oh, not bad. No, could be worse. The daggers. Yeah, definitely not that shadow, I don't think, with back cleaves. Alright, so we're just gonna play a Hangavag and pass. Probably double construct into the Vaz is the way to go here. They bolt my dudes, no problem. They bolt my dude, yeah. I will. Yeah. You know. So they have 3 cards, right? So if they put a creature, blocking is a bit sus here, not gonna lie. Mage's Web to just put pressure, right, on them. Like, Mage's racing them is just better. They did put the card. Oh, it's Mardu. Mardu is a harder matchup, for sure. Lures in hand. Alright, in that case, I'm blocking the attack. No bubbles yet, so Lure's not that impressive. They didn't know about this Ingmars Nexus, right? Do they? Oh, they do know. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna play the Ingmars. We're gonna be really aggressive here. I think we can be aggressive. Display the construct at the end of turn, right? Yep. Make double construct, or not, depending on what they do. Maybe you could just get a Shadow Spear and go to town, man. So my construct will be a 3/3, and if they have anything, they will actually trigger things. So let's just pass. Alright, I take 1, that's okay. Block creep tapped. Not even playing. Alright, so I'm guessing their opponent has a what's the name of that? Colin's command here. Oh well, we got the value, we got the value. Done this though. They can K-command me on the draw step. Yep. They can destroy target artifact, deal 2 damage. The surveil. This is still a 1-4-0 in my favor. So we have the counter over there. Something I do? Not really, right? So we just accept the losses. We have the counter here. Ranger class is a good one. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a construct. Chef has a Vase, a Shadow Spear. Just getting boys down sounds good, right? So I play an untapped land. I can make this a 4/4. I can make it a 4/4 just by putting a counter, right? So let's just do that. Yeah. Alright, what's a land? They don't have a 2-drop to bring back. They probably play Prismatic Ending, red, bolt my Zavas. That's why I put the counters here, right? Because probably have 2 removals. Put a Ravagan in the graveyard. So now they can play... Okay. They can play Lures and bring back Ravagan. Interesting. Prismatic ending, my dude. Okay. Couldn't they have done it a bit better? Like they prismatic ending and then they bolt and I don't get 2 counters on the thing. This matchup is hard because they have so much shit, you know? Prismatic ending is a big one for them. Maybe have another prismatic ending. Like that we cannot be. I know their last card is Lurus. Alright, I guess it's just cast it. Sure. But at least that would be good because it allows me to kill Lurus before they get any value. People always do this, it's funny. Rolling jar. Go to the bottom with us. Huh. Dude. Put 3 counters here. It's a 4/4 attack. Make a ranger, dude. Next turn I attack with a 4/4, put an extra counter. Yikes, not quite. Oh, no. Don't have 6. I have rolling jar. Black, red, Dorothy Void Walker. That's such a good draw. Shit. That's a crazy good draw, mate. They can dash the Ravagan too. They have another Void Walker. Yikes. I'm dying fast here. Okay, that's tough though. Next turn I think 9. Okay. Take 9, play a Walking Ballista. 2. I wish I had kept this counter here. I can only block. That's 8, right? So it's 5, 8. Then they attack me for 12 on the crackback. So the final removal spell I'm kind of done for. We can block this with Demon's Nexus. So I think the play here is we're gonna level up. We even get this boy. So now basically we died to a removal spell that is an instant speed, but only that, or a bolt. But we one draws. Oh, they have Ravagan too, but that's just not lethal, right? Because that's 14. Block 1, I go down to 1. So none of these things can block. Ravagan can block. Yep. Now it's not. Alright. Maybe I didn't see that one. Oh, these will actually have life, yeah. So I can block here. I think I kind of like welding jarring this because in reality, yeah. That guy doesn't block and they're tapped out. Awesome. I think I got these guys. Holy shit. So we ping this one first, ping this one next. Hell yeah. We got them. I could have done it with the ballista only. Because I could make a ballista for 2, ping, ping, and attack and win. Alright. I mean, I don't care if they don't believe me. So this is Mardu mid-range. So like Rakdos but with white. I don't know. Do I want the Veil of Summer? Let's assume so. Dude, the Ranger Cloud was awesome there. Alright. So what is the things I don't like? They probably play E. I think keeping them down of the graveyard is also kind of good. Okay, I'll cut this and I'll cut the ring. I guess, yeah, we can cut the Ranger class. Got a couple of steerings. What about the animation module? Is it good? I think this is more like an aggro matchup. We should bore in like an aggro matchup. Shadow Spear is good. I think on the draw it's fine to cut a land. Yeah, Tablan instead of Lingmos. And Carazolas. I mean, I had the voice already in hand. If he wants to see that, he can come to MrSeri's PG. Postboard is matchup gets pretty hard, but okay, Lano Reborn turn 1 is a very good draw. Most to 5, alright. This is not over though, but we'll go Reborn turn 1, pass, and then hopefully untap Ballista ping them. No wonder up. That's not. Oh shit. They got a prismatic ending and it's an ending it, but whatever. Oh, they could have. They could have. Okay, I'm not gonna play my. I'm gonna play around in E. Yeah, I drew the skills. That's true. All right, maybe shouldn't have played second scales. They could have E here, 2 for 1 me. I just lure man, sure. So I can play Zavas. Huh. I think I'm just passing here, holding up Bale of Summer, making a construct. Next turn I will not make a construct. Wow. Sure. Capsulurus. For no value? Sure. I think I'm... Oh. I think I get a drum. This is lethal for sure. Definitely getting a Nautilus, I think. I could get a drum. Then I will have 4 mana. I can play Ballista and Ravager. But maybe just playing Ballista itself is good enough. Ping, 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 ping. Ballista. We can play Ballista with Reborn and hold up Veil of Summer. Yeah. And then we can... I don't know. I don't know what that plays around, but I'm sure it plays around something. Alright, nice 2-for-1. Now we have the Veil of Summer, so if they have any combat mechanism, we just destroy them. And then we have the... I don't know why I really played it. I could have gotten a drum and win here probably, but this is safer. Shock. I guess I can play an EE. I can play Shattering Spree. Yeah, maybe I should play it around this. Hello, Rudy Rudius. I could have won that game last turn, I guess. So this one goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here. So this resolves. You get pinged. Yeah, I could have won, maybe. That should have maybe played to win instead of like this kind of not lose. Dothy Voidwalker. Dude, that's not good. Okay, that's another Urza Saga. We can play Ravager, play Zabas. They can cast a Veil of Summer now if they want to, but they have one card in hand. Ah, that was bad, mates. I should have just won, right? I could have just win. Like I make a no 699. No, actually it's not lethal, right? Well, I'm not, not looking at it. I want to win. We put them at 5. Hopefully. Six. They have one top deck. Alright, we won. They can copy the Zabast or the Veil of Summer. Alright, they do it right now. Sure. So I'm gonna make a construct here. Draft, pass. GG. Chat suppose lethal indeed. I haven't done this in a while, guys. Actually, in fact, I don't remember the last time I done this, and I actually, you know, can I get this? Five 0 10 0. Easy. Easy. Is the deck busted, guys? I don't know. When I'm playing, does it feel my opponent is doing more powerful things than me? Does it feel my opponent is doing more powerful things than me? I don't think it does. I don't think it looks like it. I also had 5-0 yesterday. Free now. I mean, to be honest, I could have won maybe earlier, but, you know, we played with our foot a bit. That's pretty cool. So we played against Rhinos, quick concession. That was the build. Then we played against... this was Elementals, right? This was Merfolk. What was this? Do you guys remember what was the second match? Don't recall. And then we beat the red-black, like Mardu mid-range bullshit. Man, I'm sweating like crazy. This is hot here today. It's really humid. I don't know, man. What can I say? Let's be results oriented. I 5-0 10-0. Definitely the best version. I don't know, man. Dude, I just drew really well, honestly. Like, I played really well, I played very well, and I drew very well. So that's a good combo of winning games, you know? But Llano Reborn, it's so good, mate. It was so relevant. The whole... We're not calling it Llano Reborn, we're going to call it Llano Relevant. To be honest, I have a crazy record with skills this season. I think I posted that I was 20-5, then I went 4-1, so I was 24-6, and now I'm 29-6. This season I'm 29-6 with skills. All the versions, you know, Naya, this, Green White. I mean, fuck yeah. Fuck skill. Fuck yeah, mate. Skill's awesome. So what do I think about this list? Perfect, you know? So the changes I made to the standard is I got the forest because this is no Blood Moons right now. Like, who is gonna play a Blood Moon? Yeah, Ranger class too. Only modern gamer that is winning 5-0 with Ranger class. Here it is. So I like the 4 steerings. They came in handy a lot. Animation mode was cut a lot. Because I honestly feel we're not the beatdown in that many matchups. You know what I mean? I don't think we're the beatdown in some, like, we're not the control, sorry, in that many matchups. Like, a lot of times, my opponent wants to kill me really fast. Like, this wants to kill you fast, this wants to kill you fast, this wants to kill you fast. This is okay, but Rhinos kind of line up super badly against animation module. I guess against this deck is okay. But this deck is also kind of an aggro deck now. because they play Ravagan, Dragon Treasure Channel, Dothy Void Walker. It's not really like a grindy matchup anymore. It's just aggro creatures and removal, right? So animation model is a bit sauce there. So I'm playing Ranger class. I'm playing Throne of Gas. But I guess it's okay to have an animation module, especially since I'm playing 4 Dino Waterborns, right? I think this version with Ranger class won me a game by making a dude and pumping my dudes as well. So, you know, 2 mana, make a 2/2 into... No depot. 2 mana, make a 2/2 into pump your dudes every time you attack. It's kind of strong, honestly. And it's kind of free too, you know. And we're so good at putting counters on things with the freaking Nozzles. The reason I'm not playing Power Depot, I'm going to explain to you right now. It's these 2 cards. Both Dragon Treasure Channeler and Ravagan Nimble Pilferer have 1 toughness in the beginning. And even Dothy Void Walk has only 2 toughness. So if you notice, all of these cards have little toughness. If you look at the Elementals list, Reason Reef, 1 toughness. Very important card to kill in the matchup. You look at Hammer Time. Very importantly, Memnite only has 1 toughness. Ingmos Nexus only has 1 toughness. So, what happens a lot in this metagame, I found, is that Yano Waterborn and Ballista is your almost like second best start. Go turn 1 Yano Waterborn, turn 2 Ballista, put a counter. It does so much. So much. So I think playing Waterborn over Depot just makes good sense in this metagame. Then the changes I made is I cut a forest for the Blinkmoth Nexus, and that came up once to block and kill the loot. So hey, that was good. I also cut a Veil of Summer from the sideboard, which is also okay. I like 1 jar. I think 1 jar is just the right number, you know. I like the Bombardment. Bombardment won me a game. I like the split. I like these 3 cards. I think okay. So drawing 2 Ranger class sucks because they more or less do the same, right? Like, they stack, but still it's kind of like, you don't want 2 effects of that kind. Drawing 2 Bombardments is exactly the same as drawing 1. So you never want to have 2 in your deck, I think. And Throne of Geth is kind of like, you run out of things to sacrifice, right? When you have 2 Thrones of Geths, it's like kind of a bit redundant. And you know, this deck has a lot of Sakalas with Zavaz also. So I think playing 1 of each, it's perfect. You never draw 2. And Forged Steerings is great because it allows you to find Ravager pretty easily. This could be a 3rd worker. It could be a main deck Pithing Needle. You know, maybe that could be more relevant. Play main deck Pithing Needle or main deck Relic even. Play main deck Relic. Relic is very relevant right now in a lot of matchups. But maybe main deck Pithing Needle. You know, Relic basically means that you don't lose to Living End, which is a matchup that's probably not good to game 1, but maybe it's okay, I don't know. But yeah, this just depends. You can just flip them back and forth. And then these cards you don't cut. Then I think I would like to play a 3rd Chalice of the Void somehow. I don't know what I would cut. I think 3 Dismembers is the least you can leave your house with. Torpor Orb is great in matchups where it's good. So, you know, Torpor Orb is great against the Elementals deck. Sometimes against this deck, depending which version they're playing, because sometimes they also play Foundation Breaker. It's good against Orso Stoneblade. It's good against any deck that has ETB effects. So it's actually good against like half the field, which is a good enough reason to play 2. 3 Claims is really good against Hammer. Maybe you should be playing 4. And as I said, I think I prefer Relics against that kind of matchup. But if I could make space for 1 more sideboard card, I would probably do that. I would cut the animation module, move the Pithing Needle to the main deck, and play a 3rd Chalice of the Void. It's not worth playing. I think you will bring this version easier with the mana base, and that is already difficult enough. Yeah, exactly. I think you would just play this. The only consideration I would have is to play the 3rd Chalice and play a Pithing Needle main deck instead of this. But this is relevant sometimes. Dude, if you give me 130 ticks, I'll play a version with 1 Raven. So, Rudy, why I'm not playing a Snakeskin Bill? It could be a consideration too. You could cut the animation module and play a Snakeskin Bill, or even play the new card from, like this card, Wild Shape. This card is kind of wild also. Maybe I should try it. Choose one. On the end of turn, target creature you control has a base power and toughness. Creature becomes a creature type and gains that ability. So you can make you can give your creatures +3/+3 in trample. So, Lin and Sarah, if you like feeling it. This card looks kind of wild. I think, okay, next league I will try it. I haven't tried it yet. This card, imagine how salty my last opponent would have gotten if I get them with this card. Like, they attack me with the freaking DRC and I do the turtle, I do the spider reach thing and I kill them. Imagine how salty. I just wonder why an elephant and not a bear. Don't you always turn into a bear in these games? Like, they could have made a bear with trample, right? It's okay to be a bear with trample. But whatever. And this is a spider, yeah. Okay, so let's try this next week. Like, and then, but if I wanted to go like hardcore competitive, I would not play this. I would play the third Chalice of the Void. And I would play the Pithing Needle main deck, most likely. Cool. Okay, guys, I'll leave it here. I need to do some other stuff in my life than play Magic the Gathering, even though it's really fun to play Magic the Gathering. Tomorrow I'll not be streaming. I have a very long day at work. We are doing a very cool... Oh, let's just go down.
I don't think there's any in there anymore, but it might have gone into your inventory because you were standing right next to it.
Why you shut up? What? Hold on, say you have some art to change. True.